Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I just been kind of busy around the house, trying things around the house, and also, get to this live that we're doing at 11 o'clock. I don't want to get used to not doing these lives because this is part of the channel. So I want to make sure that we have these days that we can sit and just talk about what's going on in the community and what hasn't changed. But I just thought it was kind of deep when I saw Loyal. I've heard from the past, I'm just getting directly into it, but I heard from the past that he was quite physically and mentally abusive to Loyal. But like I said, if I can't prove it, if I don't see it with my own eyes, I didn't see Loyal that much from even the past, too much on any of his lives. I can't really speak on it. But I saw it with my own two eyes for the first time, what he did to Loyal, and I thought that it was kind of messed up. That whole situation and how it went down. But these people have to understand. I'm gonna play the video again. I know a lot of you at this point has seen it. I'm starting to also see other people, up on game what he did, and now they're doing commentary to it. So it's being the awareness is being spread like it should. These are the things that should be spread to the community of what you're going to get yourself into and the mind games that are going to be played with your head when you go over the carbonation. He's going to do these sort of things to you. So you got to really protect your eyes and your ears as much as possible because he broke him down. And Loyal doesn't feel a part of carbonation, and Nature Boy uh brought that to the light. Was that the time of the place? Absolutely not. But Nature Boy is using these people for content. So if he can catch somebody in a vulnerable state, he's gonna do that. Put a Y in the chat if you notice he even be disrespecting Zoka now. I don't really recall a lot of times Nature Boy publicly disrespecting Zoka, and we're gonna see that on this video. I might have to make because I might not run this whole video, but at the towards the end of the video, he calls her B, and he was talking about how she had all that dark makeup on, making it look like he could be abusing her. This is what he's insinuating. So everybody's catching it. Put a Y in the chat if you're noticing the flip flop, and now he's treating Efru like she's a queen, giving her more ear time. You know what I'm saying? But that's because he's preparing us for what's to come next. It's gonna be a shock value. We don't know when it's gonna happen. He's probably listening right now in the bushes. Well, he's on live, but he's probably going to listen to this video later on. And because I said that Efru's going to be part of the content and it's going to be to make Malia mad and fights to break out, he probably won't make Efru part of the content. You know how he switches the game up all the time. It's a mind game that this man is playing. But I wanted to play this video with you guys, and then I want to hear your thoughts on what you just saw.
I was just trying to make sure your phone was
phone. You pay attention to the group.
pushing three.
Look at me. I know why. I know why you keep pushing back, because you don't feel like you're black. So yeah, let's just do it. You don't feel like you're a part of the group because you're a foreigner. You don't feel like one of us. So every time we start celebrating, you step back away from the group. You feel like you're not one of us. Ain't that the truth?
Yeah.
How? How is that technically right? Mathematically.
It's not.
Where is your mom from?
Bahrain.
Speak up.
Bahrain.
Bahrain?
Mm-hmm.
Where's your dad from?
Pakistan.
You want a black. From now on, when people ask you what your nationality is, you say, I'm black. Not African American. I'm black.
Pushing three.
Meaning I'm God. I'm a part of a spiritual group of people that are beyond conceptualization. You cannot conceptualize infinity. You get it?
Pushing
That's
through.
why we're black. Black means absent of all things. God is absent of all things. This is why we wear the color black. Because we're the men and women. We're black people. We were never will we be. When I say that I love you, I'm saying that I love you from the inside out, not the outside in. I love you for who you are, not what you look like. And you can't accept that, can you? From your perspective, you feel like you don't deserve that. So no matter how much I give you love, you won't accept it because you feel like you don't deserve it. And it's not until you realize that you deserve that love will you have accepted. You, like many others, I've given my love to unconditionally. But they in themselves, from their perspective, didn't feel like they deserved it, so they ran. And they joined the hate Natureboy tribes. Even you ran. But you can't run from yourself, kiddo. You can't run from yourself. I don't got nationality. We're all consciousness before we're anything else. That's why you look at a man from the inside out. You look at a woman from the inside out, not the outside in. You get it?
Pushing through.
What's your nationality?
Black.
And you one of us. That's another two. Keep the three. Push the three. Look, man. How you out?
So, he's playing the brainwashing games. I really feel like Nature Boy does not like loyal. And he also doesn't like people who leave his camp. Even if loyal never left his camp, technically, and got on to a person's platform and dragged him, there's something about loyal that makes him like he does Efru. There's something about loyal that makes him be abusive to him. And I'm not buying that he has thought about what he has done over the years to loyal. Maybe he's feeling a soft spot for him. I believe that this is all for content. Now, I have hours and hours of recordings. I only put up yesterday about an hour and some change worth of nonsense that Nature Boy has been doing. He's doing like these until he gets burnt out anyways. He's doing like these all day lives where he's just doing whatever he wants to do and disrespecting whoever he wants to disrespect all day long. Now, I do have the footage of him showing the legal paper that been served to him for the revenge porn. Now, I feel as though it's about time for somebody to speak up about that because honestly, in my opinion, he done took it too far. He did it with Velvet and he did it with Nateri, but somebody has to speak up because by them speaking up, not only are they protecting themselves, but they're protecting people that come in the future from being victimized like that. Nature Boy purposely put that up there. Now he's gonna go into court and they're gonna tell him to take it down and keep it down, and he'll be penalized. He's not gonna probably be prosecuted and locked up and the key thrown away, but he'll think about it the next time he tries to pin. He pinned that video on his Twitter account. I'm not going to go to the video, but we all seen it on Twitter. So that means if you pin a video or comment on your community section of your social media page, nothing goes before it, everything goes after it. So that video stays up at the top of your post so that when people come and see it, you were right there. And we already know what he was doing to Nateri. Now, should she be, bringing him into court because he showed this porn? She knew he was taping it. Absolutely not. And he's probably going to go into court and he's going to say that, we record everything. You can go on YouTube and see it. They know that they're being recorded when we're being intimate. They know that they're being recorded when they're eating. They know that they're being recorded at all times. So it should not have came to no surprise that I put this up. Oh, trust and believe. Oh, trust and believe he's going to wheel his way out of that. He's gonna get himself out of that. But again, it doesn't matter if he gets himself out of it or not. Let's just keep in mind that as long as we bring awareness, like the papers being served to him, that you cannot do that. You're not gonna exploit me like that. As long as we keep doing that, he ain't gonna put that stuff up no more. He's gonna have to follow the rules of what the rules are, the law of the land, or he's gonna get himself in a lot of trouble. And I don't think that we're worth that much of his time and energy to try to get our shock value to go to jail behind that. To me, it's not worth it. But it was a matter of time before somebody put their foot down with that situation. Because I think that he was going a little bit too far with that. Okay, the girl left. You already knew. He already knew Nateri was going to leave. And he already knew Nateri was going to take the information, the new information, and run her mouth. She's a snake. She's a snake. Now, because you were thinking with the wrong head, you wanted her over for those reasons. Now she's dragging you into court. She was a snake before she went over there, and she's a snake now. You knew that was going to happen to you, but you still allowed that snake to come over there and do what she's doing to you right now. And trust and believe, I'm not taking Natureboy's side. He was dead wrong for putting that revenge porn up. You could get in trouble for that. And if people don't know that, they should know it now because he's getting pulled into court for it. But this has got to stop. This has got to stop. It's gone too far. He's taken it too far. He has degraded people too far. It's just too much. Right. Let me just say this. I don't want to get too, losing the focus and talking about Nateri because Nateri is not even the focus. We already knew what was going to happen with Natureboy with Nateri. Nateri has got loose lips and she sinks ships. She is a snake. He already knew she was going to go over there and eventually want to leave, and she was going to come back and try to reinvent the wheel so she can sell her candles and soaps and speak the knowledge and get her cash apps and donations. She was going over there so she could get her hustle on. Any means necessary, even if it took her having to go with him, taking a video and pinning it on his Twitter page and doing revenge. Any means necessary. She knew what was coming to her for going over there, and she still went over there. And to me, that's on her. I don't feel bad for her.
Able to feel the pain and know that the pain is in the mind and train yourself to make it normal. And then it becomes normal. And then you'll be able to do stuff. It takes practice to recondition the mind. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about mind power.
Let me ask you, please put a Y in the chat. Do you guys peep how he's been also talking to Zoka? Because see, I said a long time ago that I feel as though Zoka. Oh, let me look at this part here. This part here is another.
They coming out with some. She be putting it together, yo. You from New York for real, yo. You ain't from Louisiana. You from New York. You a
Push
New
it
Yorker, yo. Malia be on her
three.
New York. She
Three.
always getting cute every day.
Blowing the
For the
head up.
three, you already know. Getting cute for the three.
Yellow teeth, yeah, gold teeth. That's what we gonna have. We gonna have gold teeth. No, your teeth is beautiful.
Ooh. You gotta get you some more.
Everybody saying she fine. Damn. Yeah, look at my baby. Turn around for him, baby. And she got that back piece. And she my little secret little hidden little thing that nobody know about. Malia my little secret little hidden little thing. I would just love her. Look, people. What's your age right now, Malia?
This is my 6th year, but I'm
But in
24 times around the sun.
Babylon years, how old? 24. By the time she 30, by the time she lit right now, but by the time she 30, my queens is gonna look different than y'all queens because I built them from a different time space. Here, orange. I want big orange here, like that girl. Where my other phone at? I'm gonna make this how I'm gonna model Malia after. Show me
I'm
her.
about to do a whole rap to your
Show me.
thing. You was like,
I'm modeling Malia after this one girl. I'm gonna make Malia look like this one girl I seen online.
see right there.
Her. This is Malia in the future. Look at Malia. This is what I'm making. It's easy. It's easy. Yeah. Big purr. This when I'm done with Malia, she gonna look like that, and y'all gonna wonder why. Cause I got her young.
Malia's getting straight disrespected and don't even get it. I had to stop before I got back on Zoka. You're happy for this man to say he's gonna make you into something he wants you to be for him. As y'all come in, make sure y'all hit that like button. Thank you. Hey, Tender Catering. That man is making you into something he wants you to be for him. And you're smiling like he gave you a compliment when the focus is not even about you, it's about him. And you still manage, because it's Nature Boy, to make it about Nature Boy. He shows a picture of a woman with very beautiful dreads. I've seen her channel. He makes it very known that he's attracted to this black woman. And the dreads, I guess she has, they look real to me, appear to be really real to me. Long dreads, big, voluptuous woman. That is what he's attracted to right now for the moment. He's trying to make a Malia into that girl. And Malia's okay with it. But she has to be okay with it. Because if she's not, she might have some problems. Because we already know when she gets defiant, he goes off. It's not a good thing for her. It's really right, like she's not enough. It's sad. It's really sad, but it's also sad that she's not seeing through this BS and saying that I deserve more than what I'm getting from this man. I'm moving on. He can have that person, the actual person, or he can make another woman into that person, but he's not going to do that to me. Is what Malia should be looking at this whole situation like. But she's not. She thinks it's cute. He's had her for a few years. She was relatively young in the mind then. So he's grooming her. And he's doing a good job grooming her. Because a lot of things that we would think was hurtful and disrespectful as women, she doesn't look at it that way. And Zoka, getting back on to Zoka. Zoka needs to go home. Zoka needs to take herself home. He's disrespecting her more and more, Zoka, he is. Zoka be trying too hard, and I feel that Nature Boy sees that she's trying too hard. It's coming across as a little bit bat-ish crazy. I'm predicting Zoka is gonna become the next problem for Nature Boy. She's gonna be the next one he better watch. and whatever she knows about what happened to her youngin, he better pay attention. Because I believe that if he puts Zoka out or if Zoka leaves, she gonna be another one that's gonna be singing like a mockingbird. Sometimes, you got to pick and choose your battles. And when you ain't got sense enough to know how to pick and choose your battles, then you have to take what comes to you. And that goes the same with these women and men over there in carbonation, and it goes the same for Nature Boy. Nature Boy was on live today. He was talking to one of his ex-girlfriends. The conversation started off normal. Then he wants to get into, oh, yeah, I remember when we ran a train on you? Now, you just said that was your ex-girl. So why are you running a train on your ex-girl? So the ex-girl had to make it clear that she has never did anything with another man in Nature Boy. And let's make that clear. So at first he said, yeah, oh, yeah, I forgot. It wasn't you. It was your girl. So that came to a surprise to her when he said that on live. But she don't even know, even as the ex, in that little short period of time, you were being used for content. Early morning, disrespectful content. And then when she got off the phone, he went back to being adamant that his ex-girlfriend was who that they ran the train on after she got off the phone. We done seen a picture, a visual. We visualized what she looked like because he showed a picture of what his ex-girlfriend looks like. He shared some nice moments and then he shared some trifling ones. And you're doing this to someone that you look at as family. You might not be with her anymore, but you look at this woman as family. But you're gonna get off the phone and cutthroat her and say, no, it was her that I did the train on. But you consider her your family. You were saying hi to a mother in the background. Where do they do that at? It says the crazy thing is everything you predict eventually comes true. You know why, sis Sugar Beer? Because I don't just slap the videos up. You feel what I'm saying, Sugar Beer? I don't just slap the videos. I'm not trying to be the first one to put the videos up. I can put some money on it. When Loyal was crying, I seen a couple of people that are not from this sector that they here and there they do Nature Boy commentary. And see what it is if you see one channel holder putting up some juicy information, they already got the information. Now you want to piggyback off it. I don't just put the videos up. I really watch this mess. I might record hours on hours of the content, but when I go into my office to do the work, I have to watch the content in order to speak on it. I can't make an opinion on something that I don't have the information for. And that's why I also can tell you that, yeah, sometimes I sit here and I'll kick it with y'all and laugh. Some of it be funny. But at the same time, when I'm reporting on this Nature Boy stuff, I'm not part of the takedown, slap a whole tribe or nothing like that. But I'm trying to spread awareness. But you can't spread awareness if you don't got the full information. And we all know we can't still get the full information from Nature Boy because he makes up stories. He's a storyteller. We all know that. But I can at least get it from the horse's mouth and dissect it. And make and then make a guess of what I think is gonna happen. Just like I'm telling you, some way along the lines, Efru is gonna be part of the content. It's gonna change. The game's gonna change. And I really believe that he's going to use Efru as a pawn, not because he really likes Efru, but because she is someone he does not like, low key, and will do anything to hurt her, whether it's physical or mental. And this is why we have to protect our ears, because you're already seeing Ephraim become a pond in Nature Boy's game. He's doing this because low key, he's sick. What other reason why he would do that to Malia? What has Malia done but be honest with him, be loyal to him? And it cost her her health. Being loyal to him cost Malia her health. At 24 years old, Malia came over there healthy, went back to her hometown for a few months with health problems, and she's back over at his camp. And at her age, my body is working better than hers. And she's old enough to be my daughter, because I have a son that's 33. She's only 24, so you do the math. How do you go over a healthy woman, young woman, but you leave the way Malia is right now? And this man has got you drinking, puffing, and doing Lord knows what else. He's doing Malia the same way he did her to get her sick in the first place. And he's going to continue to do it because it's his world and they're just living in it. And that's just the bottom line. It's no way to, to put it. I mean, how you want me to put it? You said, yes, Ephraim's next. Like, look, I seen the video. We don't have to get too graphic, but I guess Ephraim put a Y in the chat if you've seen it. Ephraim was in the closet. This is on Twitter. And she was lollygagging around. She was pretending like she was in there doing work. I guess maybe straightening the clothes up in the closet. And you know what he did to her from the behind. A lot of those women don't do the backside. Let's put it like that. That's why he's so close with, he has a connection with Malia. Malia lets him do all those things to her. That's why he has that connection. The other women don't allow him to go that way, enter that way with them. But because Ephraim wasn't doing her job, he had to put the 9 inches on her. But he didn't put it on her in the front area. It was the back way. And to me, that was very inappropriate. You could tell, which is really sad, that he would do something like that. You could tell Ephraim was not playing around with that body language that she had going on in that closet. She was not enjoying herself, and she was in very much so pain. He's going too far with this content that he's doing. I'm quite sure there's a place for it, but it's not up here. And then Musa, this is getting crazy with Musa. Musa always looked like a reserved. He was, of course, brainwashed, but we never seen the side that we're seeing in him now. Anything goes with Musa. And how long do you think that this white boy is gonna last? How long do you think he's gonna last before he runs from there and we don't hear nothing else from him again? He's really treading really thin with all this stuff that he's doing, going against the grain. Nature Boy is. He already knows that when it's color folks over there, you're not gonna have BBC and CNN and whoever else over there talking about we need to stop this. But when you have somebody that's Caucasian over there, they get their loved ones. So maybe it's meant for this boy to be over there right now. He might be the one that puts this to an end. I don't know. To be honest with you, I'm not here to tell Nature Boy what to do in his life. I just feel as though if that's the way you want to live your life, there's a time and there's a place for it. It's no place for what you're doing to these people on social media. We shouldn't be seeing that. And you shouldn't be offended if somebody talks about it, because we shouldn't be seeing that to have anything to say. What Nature Boy don't understand is he can do he can still be Nature Boy without being the mistreating people, and people will still do commentary on him. Because he's always going to be that kind of a dude that's going to say some crash dummy nonsense. And people are going to sit there and want to listen. And that's what I was talking about too. Poor Ja.
Don't smoke weed and get your weed. You want some he gonna know everything you need and what you looking for. Don't eat food like that. Can't cook because everything comes from within you.
Listen what he says about Aya. I'm sorry I just went to the video and didn't tell you what I was gonna play next. Listen to this. That's why she needs to go.
Because your mind is not in a dimension.
Hold on.
We practice. We've been melted together so long. If you selling a woman, that's not pushing P. Hey, where my pant at? That would be pushing P. Shouldn't have to say that. I'm doing that to make sure that y'all do stuff ritually every day. When I get out, it should be on schedule. Whoa, 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 stop. You doing the same thing you did last time. Learn from your mistakes. What is a smart thing to do right now to ensure that that stays up and down when I leave that room?
Make sure somebody's designated over it.
Boom. Every day, a schedule. Did you get it? And then make sure somebody on it. Everything start at home. See, people don't understand that. We practice. We've been melted together so long that we live in sync so much. You know what time it is. You understand me? We got to train it up right here. This is where we mold it. We got to mold it into the 3. And then we got to carry the 3 outside. And then everything going to be square. Everything going to be square. You feel me? Squared away. Cubed. It's what? It's cubed, right? Everything going to be cubed.
To the 3rd degree.
To the 3rd degree. Cube. Everything to the 3rd degree.
Everything you see.
Everything you see is a 3. To the 3rd degree. I could teach you the power of your real religion. You guys are not in your real religion. You guys are simply in a you guys are actually in a 2-universe. You're not even in the 3-universe. You're not even in a real universe for you to even be able to build pyramids. You're not in the dimension of mind for you to ever build pyramids. You guys are so far from being able to build pyramids because your mind is not in a dimension it needs to be in, or perceiving life the way it needs to be perceived to do it. You know what I'm saying? We in a simulation of what we believe is right. What you say? Nah, I'm good. You eat. You the chef. Keep yourself fed. Before you feed anybody, make sure you eat. And make sure you always, you know what I'm saying? Eat while you cook. You know what I'm saying? Always take care of you.
This is the part I want you to listen to when he just dogs Aya, and she's the cook. She seems to be a very good cook, but look what he says about her. Everybody's catching it.
That's the thing I don't like about Aya is that Aya don't eat. So how can you be a cook and you don't like to eat?
Right. That's why it tastes good, because I like to eat.
Yeah, when you like to eat, it's gonna feel good. You know what I'm saying? A chef should love food. Aya is someone that could just eat lettuce and drink water. She doesn't really like food like that.
Why you look at your mom?
She likes the idea of you being warm and feeling like I sent you love. That's cool.
Yeah.
But you want somebody like a big girl that got that tongue. You know what I mean? A good chef knows they got a tongue. That's why you get the big girl to cook for you. Because the big girl, she gonna know. She know food. She addicted to food, so she know good food. You don't want to go to somebody that don't smoke weed and get your weed. You want some he gonna know everything you need and what you looking for. Don't eat food like that. Can't cook because everything comes from within you. That's why you always got to get you. That's why the big girl will always have a man. She will always. The big girl will always have a man.
That's a fact.
They don't know them big girls will always have a man. See, food is an illusion. It's the tongue. The tongue is you're not addicted to eating. You're addicted to Your tongue is programmed. Your tongue is a computer. It's programmed, and your palate is programmed. And everything, your tongue is ruling your life. You know.
So I really think he got the men over there cooking for him because the way he was talking about Aya and the person that was in the back, I don't know who it was that was, like co-signing what he was saying. You always got a co-signer. So I believe that I don't think Aya is cooking as much no more. I believe one of the men. I know at one point Musa was cooking for him. He was a cook a while ago in the kitchen when they was over. I think in Panama. Quote me if I'm wrong, but I wouldn't be surprised if maybe he's giving Aya a break and there's like I know all the men have probably cooked for him. So he knows which ones that can chef up his food. And if they don't know how to cook, trust and believe, Aya will show them the ropes and they'll get it because they don't want no repercussions of making his food taste nasty. But it's just kind of sad how he's throwing her to the wayside. He was so appreciative of her being the cook. Now all of a sudden he's saying, how can she be a good cook if she don't like to eat? I don't believe that Aya doesn't like to eat. I think we all love food. I believe that Aya is depressed. I believe that Aya is depressed. She's tired. She's fed up and she wants out. We know Aya wants out. She says it all the time. But she just cannot muster up the courage to say, Nature Boy, no, you can't think for me. I just said that maybe it's time for me to go, and this is what I'm going to do, and stick with that plan. She's not sticking with her plan, and that's destroying Aya. Nature Boy's not really destroying Aya. Aya is destroying Aya because she's letting Nature Boy decide for her what she wants, and she doesn't want to be there. But she still stays there even when she says she doesn't want to be there. Stop letting this man tell you that you want to be there. That it's all an illusion. You're running from yourself. If you leave here, you're still running from yourself. He just wants you to be the cook. He wants you to be the cook, and that's it. And it's sad that she just doesn't want to just pick up and leave. She's just so used to and accustomed. Make sure y'all, as y'all come in, y'all hit the like button. Cause I sure enough didn't say it one time today. And if I don't say it, I don't know if it's gonna get hit. Yeah, make sure y'all hit that like button. Also, I'm gonna put my husband's YouTube channel back in the chat and go over there and subscribe to him. He gonna start doing his little commentary. And show him some love. Gangsta gone legit. It's in the chat. But it's a real sad situation, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Y'all better be bracing onto the seat because, honey, this year is gonna be a year to remember. A lot of stuff's gonna happen, and I'm gonna tell you right now, he'll be a fool in life to ever let Nateri go back. She'll be a fool to go back. But we know she's been back before and put him in situations. And these people are sick, including Nateri. Regardless if she said, I'm going to stand up for my rights and I'm going to summons him into court and demand for him to take down that revenge porn, she's still sick because she went over there. She didn't go over for Nature Boy. We know that. She went over there for Solar. But Solar's not a man. So you put yourself in a predicament with a man that is not going to have your back. He's going to have Nature Boy's back. He got your back all right way back. You put yourself in a predicament like that, and now you got to fight in the court to get videos taken down. And you got to go on people's platforms to tell your side of the story when you shouldn't have went over there in the first place. She should have never took her behind over there in the first place. For her to have to go into court and get a video taken down, she shouldn't have went over there in the first place. You said, yes, Nateri is sick. She's already knew. Exactly. Something's wrong with us. Nateri is sick. Grand Rising, sweetie. She's sick. She's sick. I wouldn't be surprised if a year from now she's back over there telling some story why she left again. That girl's sick. You better be careful. Anybody better be careful. Even anyone who befriends her off of social media, trying to help her. Be careful. You got to be careful who you even help. Because some people, yeah, they need help, but they'll bring you down right with them. And you don't need it. So listen, I'm not staying on here too long. I might go live a little bit later. I got some other stuff that's going up later on, so be looking out for that. Y'all have a blessed day. Make sure you leave a like on this video before you exit the scene. And also make sure that you subscribe to my husband, Gangsta Gone Legit, before y'all exit out. It's inside of the chat. I'm gonna pin it right now so y'all will see it. But y'all have a blessed day, and I will talk to y'all soon. I'm out. Mwah. Love y'all.